Welcome back to Learn and Speak, the podcast where we explore the depth and breadth of the English language. I'm Hazel, and joining me today is Alex. How are you, Alex?
I'm great, Hazel. Excited to dive into today's vocabulary. We've got an interesting set of words to discuss: abandon, accomplish, bear, besides, and circumstance.
Absolutely. Let's start with abandon. It's a versatile word. As a verb, it means to leave something behind, often with a sense of finality. For example, the sailors had to abandon the ship during the storm.
Yes, and abandon can also imply giving up something completely, like a plan or an idea. She decided to abandon her career in law to pursue her passion for art.
Right. Another example could be, she decided to abandon her old lifestyle and start fresh in a new city. It can also imply giving up on an idea or plan. For instance, they had to abandon the project due to lack of funding.
Good points, Hazel. A couple more examples. The artist abandoned his conventional style to experiment with abstract art. And he felt abandoned by his friends when they didn't show up to his party.
Sarah, I'm sorry, but we have to abandon our plans for the weekend trip. The weather forecast is predicting a severe storm.
Oh no. Really? But we were so looking forward to it. I guess safety comes first, though.
Exactly. It's disappointing, but it's better than risking getting caught in a storm.
Moving on to accomplish, this verb means to achieve something successfully. It's often used in the context of completing tasks or goals. For example, with hard work and determination, he managed to accomplish his lifelong dream of becoming a pilot.
And it's a great word for emphasizing the effort and success involved. She accomplished a lot during her time at the company, earning multiple promotions.
Another example could be, the team accomplished their mission ahead of schedule. It's often used to highlight success and achievement. He accomplished more in 1 year than most people do in a decade.
Indeed. Here are a couple more examples. The student was proud to accomplish all his assignments on time. And they managed to accomplish the merger smoothly.
Sarah, I finally managed to accomplish everything on my to-do list for this week.
That's fantastic, Tom. You've been working so hard lately. How did you manage to accomplish it all?
Well, I stayed focused and made a detailed schedule. It feels great to see everything crossed off.
I'm proud of you. Accomplishing so much in such a short time is impressive.
The word bear can be a bit tricky because it has multiple meanings. As a verb, it often means to carry or endure something. For instance, he had to bear the weight of his responsibilities.
That's right. It can also mean to tolerate something difficult or unpleasant. She found it hard to bear the constant noise of the construction work next door.
Another example could be, he could not bear the pain any longer and had to see a doctor. It can also mean to tolerate. For instance, I can't bear noisy environments.
Good examples, Hazel. A few more. The bridge must bear the weight of thousands of cars daily. And she bore her troubles with remarkable grace.
Sometimes, I find it really hard to bear the stress from work. There's just so much pressure lately.
I understand, Tom. It can be overwhelming at times. Have you thought about talking to your manager about it?
Yeah, I think I might have to. It's starting to affect my sleep too.
It's important to address it before it gets worse. I'm here for you if you need to talk.
Now, besides is a preposition and an adverb. It means in addition to or apart from something. For example, besides being a talented musician, he is also an excellent cook.
It can also imply an exception. There's nothing else to do here besides watch TV.
Besides getting groceries, do we need anything else for the barbecue tomorrow?
I think we're good with food. But maybe we should pick up some extra drinks just in case.
Good idea. Besides the usual beer and soda, should we get some juice for the non-drinkers?
Definitely. It's always good to have options.
Lastly, we have circumstance. It's a noun that refers to the conditions or facts affecting a situation. For example, given the current circumstances, we had to cancel the event.
Yes, and it's often used to explain reasons behind actions. Under no circumstance should you try to fix the electrical wiring yourself.
That covers the vocabulary. Now, let's hear a dialogue between Tom and Sarah using these words.
Given the circumstances with the pandemic, I think we should postpone the family reunion until next year.
I agree, Tom. It's disappointing, but everyone's safety should come first.
Yeah, it's a tough decision, but it's the right one considering the current situation.
We can always plan something special for when it's safer to gather again.
That was a great example of how these words can be naturally integrated into conversation.
Yes, it's always fascinating to see how versatile and useful these words can be in everyday language.
Thanks for joining us today, Alex. And thank you to our listeners. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon.
Looking forward to it. Bye for now.